Our next strategy is the number line strategy. A lot of times this is one that's used more to make sure that kids understand the concepts of what you're actually adding together, and probably not one that they will use in the long run as a strategy, but it's really good when their understanding is kind of beginning. So we are going to start with, let's say I have 342 and I'm going to add 123 or something like that. I'm going to start with a number line. An open number line, I can start wherever I want and end wherever I need to. So we talked a lot in the class about that. It's most efficient to start with the largest number, so then you don't have to do as much work. So if we start on 342, then we're going to look at this number and break it up into ways that we can jump on this number line. When you go jumping on a number line this way, you are adding. So here I know that this is 100, so I'm going to take this one and I'm going to add 100 onto 342. 100 more is 442. Then I look at my tens up here, so I can cross that off to make sure I did it. I've got 20. If it's hard for a child to add 20 to something, oftentimes it's easier for them to think of this in pieces, so they can think of 10 and 10. So they know that they have to make 2 jumps of 10, 10 more each time, and that's a skip counting number that we often practice by. So 10 more than 42, we've got 452, and then 462, and then all I have left at the end is this 3 to add, and 3 is not bad to add to 2, so I'm just going to go plus 3, and my answer is 465. So 342 plus 143, or 123 rather, is 465. Let's try another one that you would normally have to regroup with. Let's go with 472 plus 253. Let's not do 3, let's do 9. Then we can see regrouping twice. Okay, so again, open number line. Okay, I'm going to start on my largest number. I'm going to go 472. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to break this up into 2 jumps of 100 in my hundreds, because it's a little easier sometimes for kids. You could just put this one jump of 200, that's okay. There's lots of ways to do this. So 472 plus 100 is 572, plus 100 is 672, so my hundreds are gone. Then I'm going to do 50. Maybe adding 50 to 70 is kind of hard, so then I'm going to think of this as 5 tens. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, 672, 10 more would be 682, then I'd have 692. This is often where they struggle to go over to the next 100. It would be 702, then 712, then 722. Run out of space, so I'm just going to make this number line a little bit longer, which I can because it's open, and then I have 9 left. I could start thinking of this friendly numbers if I want. If I think of 9 as 8 and 1, I could go plus 8 to bring me to a friendlier number, 730, and then I can go plus 1 to bring me to 731. Again, not the most efficient, but if you have a child that's struggling with the concepts of like how much you're adding each time, like what 50 actually represents, this is a good starting point. Some support will have to be needed in this in some cases, and then sometimes you just have kids that really like this strategy as well.